Welcome back. This is episode 7 of DataVis Bitesize, this series of really short micro vlogs just to give you a data visualization thought for the day. As you'd have seen through the previous episodes, I'm structuring these around sharing with you a data visualization principle based on a series of data visualization play your cards right from John Schwabish, who's the host of the PolicyVis podcast. And then I'm also sharing a positive example of putting that principle into practice. Just quickly, so you can take that with you as a thought into the day for you to think when you're creating charts, how could I apply that principle? So let's have a look at today's card. And today's card is ditch the pie. You knew it was coming at some point. It's the point of saying pie charts seem friendly, but in reality, they're hard to read. In most cases, you can find a better alternative. And let me just say, and John Schwabish said this himself actually when I interviewed him on my podcast, that it's not that it's never right to use pie charts. It's just that it's rarely right to do so. And there are a few reasons for that. Often it's because what you're showing isn't predominantly, most importantly, a part of a whole. You do care about the exact numbers and comparison of them. Or it's because there are more than, say, 4 at maximum segments to the pie, which will become hard to read. And you've got to take into account that reading the radial size of the segments of a pie is a very difficult comparison. So what do we mean by the fact that it's often easier to do something else instead? Well, or at least it's more accurate. Here's a positive example. So there are things about this chart that could be improved. It's quite text heavy and I'd prefer the legends to have been done a different way. But what I will praise is the comparison of percentage sizes here hasn't been a temptation to be led into doing lots of small pie charts. What we've got is the comparison of these simple column charts, and we can easily see what happens when water is available or not available and the amount that's spent on those produce. So that's the thought for the day. Think about how could I use something like a bar or column chart instead of a pie chart. I hope that helps. Pies look fun, they're great to eat, but please avoid the pie charts. That's your DataVis Bite Size this time. See you in the next episode.